Hi Scorpio, how are we today? Just doing our weekly readings. This week we are looking at the month ahead, so September 2023. I will be sort of looking at general, whatever wants to sort of come out, as well as pulling some cards specifically for love as well. I do want to let everyone know that if you do leave a comment on one of my videos, you will go in the draw for a free personal reading. So please comment, let me know if it resonates, or if it doesn't, that's fine as well. You're more than welcome to check other placements, of course. But we are just a small non-monetized channel, so all your support is super welcome. So thank you all so much for your likes and subscribes. I do appreciate it very much. But today I am using 4 different decks. Okay, so when we're looking at the general energy, I've got the Tanis Lenormand. I also, when we move over to love, we've got the Terra Lenormand, as well as 2 oracle decks. I've got here the Romantic Fairy Love Oracle and the Island Time Wellness Love Oracle. Okay, so getting into it for you, Scorpio, I'm going to be dividing the month up by start, middle, and end. Okay, so we'll draw 2 cards for each. Okay, Scorpio for September 2023. What's going on for Scorpio September 2023? No, more than halfway through the year. It's gone so quickly. Okay, so for the start and middle of the month, I'm seeing a relatively clear sort of message here for you, Scorpio. We do, at the start of the month here, we see the dog energy. That's actually linking with the mouse energy. Okay, so the mouse energy is usually talking about the past, things that sort of eat away in the back of your mind. They nibble away there, the mice nibbling away at your mind. And the dog is all about friendships and loyalty and support. So for some of you, this is actually someone, a past friend that you may not have seen for a very long time. I'm getting that for some of you, this is, definitely something that is in the past. Whereas for others of you, this is, it's more talking about that, certain issues to do with the loyalty and support between you and a friend have been niggling away at you. Okay. So for somebody, this is an old, for some of you, this is an old friend from the past. Like I said, that you may not have seen for quite a while. You may have lost this person in the past in some way. Sometimes the mouse does talk about theft as well. So, if that's you, you'll know straight away this past person who stole something from me. You'll know straight away who the person is if that is you. But for others of you, like I said, it's somebody that you may still be in contact with, but there's just something niggling away in the back of your mind about the idea of loyalty and support between you and this person, and just not sort of feeling as though they've been supportive or compassionate towards you, that they've lost that loyalty to you, they've lost that support. You're feeling a bit like you've lost that support system. So, that is going to be a little bit different for everyone within the collective. But it's just talking about that person, because what we're sort of seeing is, it may be sort of eating away a little bit at you, during the start of the month, because toward the middle of the month, we are actually seeing, this relationship and the garden. So, a meeting happening between you and this person. Okay, so with the dog there, this relationship is definitely talking about, a more platonic connection, a friendship type connection. You may have even been through cycles of this connection in the past where, the friendship has wavered and whatnot as well. The ring there, sometimes we see the ring and it does directly talk about love relationships, but I do feel as though in this instance, it's just talking about this friendship, this relationship with a friend. It definitely could be, family or someone, a co-worker, those types of things, but it's that friendliness and the support and the loyalty that is in question here. I feel for a lot of you, and we do have the garden. So the garden really does talk about social stuff. So it's meeting up and meeting up with this person and going out for coffee, or running into this person when you're out in public, kind of a vibe. So for a lot of you, if you can recognize who that person may be, there is the opportunity to sort of meet. And I do feel, even though I'm not seeing any conversational cards, I do feel with that ring there that there is the potential to, it's like a meeting of two minds, meeting the relationship, like compromising this connection, and meeting this person halfway, and rekindling the connection between you and this person, reforming that back into a more union type energy. And this meeting, I feel for a lot of you, it's going to be just a chance meeting. Like, you'll be out in public, like a museum, a library, down the street, having coffee with other friends, and you'll run into this person, and you'll have that opportunity to sort of meet them halfway, to have that meeting, that compromise of the relationship, and actually work out exactly whereabouts this relationship is headed between you and this person, why there has been this issue with feeling as though loyalty has been lost, or the support of that connection has been a bit lost. So like I said, it's pretty straightforward. It's letting us know that the person, the meeting, and then we do have here toward the end of the month, we've got the bear energy. So that really does talk about, boundaries, and protecting your own boundaries when it comes to this relationship, and, standing firm for, compromising, yes, but still standing firm of what your boundaries are, and what your expectations are within this connection, and standing firm within your own power, and whatnot as well. It is a very nurturing energy as well, though. So a very protective type of energy. So I feel as though, you're both wanting to protect this relationship and come to a compromise. I do feel as though you're both wanting to nurture this connection, and find that loyalty and support once again. So pretty straightforward, like I said, but we do see the key coming through as well. So definitely seeing new opportunities opening up within this connection. Those opportunities, definitely could just be to, renew the connection, and have those boundaries become a little bit more clear of what each person's expectations are within the connection. So, but with that, the key as well, sometimes it does talk about, opening yourself up a little bit, unlocking the key to your heart, so to speak. So opening yourself up and being a little bit more vulnerable about your true self and your true feelings with this person as well. Okay, so but like I said, pretty straightforward, Scorpio. It does feel as though it's kind of meeting a friend halfway, and working out how to make this work better for you both. So, and I feel a lot of you are going to know who this is. It's either somebody from the past directly, or it's somebody that, it's just been eating away at you, that it's just not, feeling as loyal and supportive as it should. Okay. So what's going on for Scorpio with love for September 2023? What's going on for Scorpio with love, please? Okay, so evidently I am going to have to draw the oracles more tailored specifically towards romantic love, because I do feel as though for a lot of you, we're actually seeing that same connection come through once again. Because, like I said with that ring, it's not always talking about romantic love. It can be platonic love as well. So maybe I should have been a little bit more specific when I was drawing those cards, because we do once again have the garden coming back through. We do have the feminine as well. So meeting emotions a little bit more. We do see, once again, meetings, that social element. But with the feminine, I don't like to genderize, although it definitely could be a female friend for some of you. I don't normally genderize the cards at all, but the feminine is just somebody coming from an emotional place. Once again, very nurturing, but that more emotional type person, and meeting that person, meeting them more on an emotional level. All right. But we do see the clover as well. So that lets us know, short term, we have a lot of good fortune with this connection. A lot of good luck surrounds this, and it's safe for you to take chances on this person, towards this person. Okay. It's safe for you to take a bit of a risk, a chance on this person. All right. But like I said, I'll grab those oracles a little bit more specifically tailored toward romantic love for you, since that's just come through as a repeated message. Okay, Scorpio. Obviously, it's somehow very important for you for the month of September that this friendship be renewed, or that link be tightened, or opening up a little bit more to each other, and tackling these issues of loyalty and compassion and support within that friendship. Obviously, somehow this is very important for your September. Okay, so that's what's wanting to come through twice now. So, obviously it is somehow important to you for the month of September. All right. What's going on for Scorpio with romantic love for the month of September, please? What's going on for Scorpio with romantic love for September, please? Okay, so maybe this is why we're seeing friendships as more important for you for September, because we are seeing that on the love front. I am seeing the axe, the hammer, and then the coffin. Okay, so we're seeing two tools here. Sorry, Scorpio. But, that's kind of the vibe we do get with both of these cards, that, we may have been dealing with a tool in the past there. The axe there, it does say break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Okay, and then hammer, we do see sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. All right, so I do feel as though this is looking at past energy. You may have tried working on it. You may have, tried to hammer it all back together. But at the end of the day, that axe is what sort of took hold, and so a lot of you probably are, it doesn't really matter how recent the separation is. That it's still there in your energy, that you're still sort of dealing with this separation when it comes to romantic love. Okay, especially with the coffin as well, because the coffin does talk about endings, bringing new beginnings. So needing to end out all that sort of more negative type energy from this past connection with romantic love, in order to bring forth the new beginnings, growth, liberation, change, transition. Okay, so really needing to close off that tool energy, close that off so that we can move forward, grow from that experience, liberate ourselves, transition into new energy. Okay, so that definitely could be part of why this friendship stuff is so important for you at the moment, because you need that support, you need that loyalty with a friend to talk through things, and get somebody else's opinion, somebody else's help to deal with those sorts of more negative emotions and whatnot as well. Pardon me, Scorpio. Oh, it's lots of fun. Allergies. It's been really hot days and then really cold nights around here lately in Australia. So it's setting my allergies off so bad lately. And I feel absolutely horrible for you guys. I'm coughing and spluttering through all my readings because, the more I talk, the more it sets it off as well. Okay. Scorpio. What's going on for Scorpio with romantic love for September 2023, please? Yes, we want to see after the coffin. We want to see the positive changes coming through for Scorpio 2023 with love. September 2023, yes. Romantic love for Scorpio. Okay, so we do firstly see bonding coming through. Okay, so definitely the potential for some new love to come on through for you, Scorpio. I do feel as though once again we just need to close out that past energy from any past separations that we may still be sort of dealing with a little bit. As you get to know each other, you discover many things in common. So that directly talks about just sort of that phase of just starting to get to know someone and finding that bond starting to strengthen between you and someone. Um, we're also seeing burning desire. Okay, so flames of passion ignite. So I do feel for some of you this may actually be starting off as a physical connection. You may have a physical connection that you know as you bond more and more with that person, it starts to turn from just passion into something a little bit stronger as well. Okay, but definitely that initial attraction and desire for each other coming through, because then we do see falling in love. Okay, so sudden feelings that this is the one. All right. So, like I said, I feel a lot of you may be starting off a connection just with that burning desire, that magnetism towards each other on a physical kind of level. But then, the bonding increases and increases. And as you get to know this person more and more, all of a sudden you sort of realize, hang on, I think I'm in love with this person. I think this might be the one that I'm going to be with. So I do feel for a lot of you, that's sort of how that one's going to go. So let me know in the comments if that resonates for you, especially, if you have an idea of who this friend may be, or you do have a specific friend that, you do desire back into your life. Let me know in the comments if that resonates for you. And, if that's your hope for that to sort of, you know, come out for you during September. All right, but that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I do have our shadow work reading coming up on Friday, the first all signs for the weekend. So make sure you keep an eye out for that one. But hopefully, I will see you all again soon.